Welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in to the Big Head Light Skin Comedy Podcast. Got a great show for you tonight. Still inviting my guests in. Thank you for tuning in on September the 12th, on this beautiful September 12th day here in Louisville, Kentucky. See if I can still get some of my guests in here. All right. Send it in here to him. There we go. Yeah. Hopefully some of them start coming in here. I'm just glad y'all ain't here with us. Got comment already here. See my comments. What's good, Antonio? What's good? I see you. I see you, fam. Appreciate you tuning in, man. I got some light skin difficulties right now here in 2020. I'm just trying to get these people here, my guests, so hold tight with me. Oh man. Yeah. Like I said, just trying to get this together here. Let's see here. Here we go. We go here. Right here. Yeah. There we go. Yeah. Just glad everybody doing all right. Expecting to have a great show. I got all women guests for you women tonight, so it's on for the women tonight. I know here in Louisville, Kentucky, that Louisville's playing West Kentucky tonight. So be it, though. So hopefully Louisville will win. Having to be kicking off at the same time my podcast here is kicking off. Here we go. Yeah, so, but yeah, glad y'all here to enjoy this great podcast tonight. Let me send these. Let me go back here and try to send some more out here. I just keep sending them. Subvention. Okay, she got me. Let's see. Okay. Okay. There we go. Here's one. What's going on? I got Maria in here. Let me get her in here.
Please.
What's going on?
Hey.
How you doing?
I was invite.
Yeah. I was sending the invite. You know, I'm a little light skin touch over. It takes a little extra for me. I'm a little extra. I'm a little extra. I'm glad you could join me on this September 12th day. Shoot, I see where you was up in Indianapolis last night.
Yeah, man, networking. That's one of my better qualities. I love to network. So
that's great. That's great.
Yeah, man. That's what I'm always do. Before I hit the stage, you got to network first.
Yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Well, you looking good. You smiling. I like seeing that. You know, that's great. That's all great. I'm waiting on. I got one more. I got a comedian, Kimberly Vaughn, coming, and this other young lady I'm trying to get in here too right now. Before I really start with a lot of stuff here, but yeah, I'm just grateful to be here in 2020 because there's so much crazy stuff happening out there, babe. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful to be here, and I'm just trying to enjoy every day to the fullest. You know, that's it. You know how that goes. You got to enjoy it with all this social justice and COVID-19. That's why I did this podcast. I keep telling everybody, because we need to laugh and enjoy more in COVID-19 and social justice. I know there's a lot of serious issues out there, and I get that, but we still got to laugh. You got to laugh in order to cry. I tell people all the time. So that's just me. So, but yeah, so let me see. Let me see. She said let me see her, because I got some people. She said she got me there. Here she comes. She's getting ready to connect now, Kim is. Yeah, she is. Right there. Let me add her to the screen. Yeah, I don't know if y'all met each other. What's going on, Kimberly? Hey, what's
Hey!
going on?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Spooky. Oh
I got
my
all women guests. It's
God.
all about the women tonight. It's all about the women
Yes.
tonight.
I
It's
am
all about y'all.
so glad to see you. For
Yeah.
real, for
Yeah, I
real.
am too. I'm glad to see you too. I'm so glad to see your smiling face and glad to have you on this platform. I really am.
Since Corona, all of these is false, and I bought got to find some.
That's what's up. Yeah, well, I'm gonna go ahead and start because I'm still waiting on Edith, but she'll just have to join in. I'll join in here in a minute because she said she was having some messenger problems. But I want to start off first and foremost saying, but thank y'all for being part of this tonight. I really appreciate y'all being here. I want to start off with a little bit of this. I always start off with just one or two sponsors here. Tonight, sponsors Light Skin Products, which is always is. It's me. And also, I got two more here. Now, really, this was really good. Tonight's sponsor is really, really important because it's all good. When I say it's all good, it's all good. My computer went down 2 or 3 days ago. I didn't know what I was going to do. So guess what? I just went into Google. Me and Google had a long talk. Next thing you know, I had a 5-star business called All Good Computers. They fixed my computer. Let me give y'all a shot. 8101 Preston Highway. All Good Computers took care of me.
Wow.
And I told them I was going to take care of them. So that's why I'm putting them out there. One of the best places out there. Check them out. 8101 Preston Highway. All Good Computers. And that's who the show's sponsored by tonight. Matter of fact, the show is survived by them. Okay, so they just put that out there for the record. And also too, Fresh and Clean Barbershop on 5103 Preston Highway. He got me together today, my buddy Street. So, but that's what's up. Yeah. So, but here's what I do now. I want y'all to introduce to the people. You know what y'all do, y'all name, comedians, and everything. You let people know what y'all about, so they know who they listening to. So I'll let you go. You want to go first, Maria?
Who's Maria? Well, okay.
Go West End Pookie. I'm sorry. Right. Okay.
Let's just get this out first.
Okay.
That Marie crap. Facebook made me pick a name.
Okay.
It ain't about, but that's my middle name. To everybody that I know, yeah. But they told me to send my ID and everything. Like, what? So I am West End Pookie. I'm a motivational comedian. That means that any jail, any nursing home, any behavior center, any psychiatric ward, anywhere where I can show this ugly mug and turn your life around, I'm going to use it. That's what I do.
That's what's up.
That's it.
What's up, comedian Kim Vaughn? Tell the people about you. Tell them a little bit about you, because we go way back. Like 2 days ago back, but it's still all good. Nah.
Yeah, I'm Kim Vaughn, comedian, speaker, encourager, you name it. I am currently on the run from Rent-A-Center. They won't. I don't pay too much damn money on the toaster. They spend $9,000 on the toaster, and it don't even do. It's a thin line. I love making people laugh, and in the process of that, I love uplifting people.
Yeah, that's what's
up. This comedy game is real. Right now, we are all like, "What the heck next?"
Yeah.
So yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
You need it. I got a joke for it. So
that's what's up. Yeah, because laughter is the best thing for the show.
Some hair, like
girl, your hair's all right too.
On my body. They're not getting my good parts.
Listen, it ain't. I you know what? This is going into almost 2 years now. I cut it again. Okay. I love it. Yes. I love it. That's short and simple. Where it's just ready to tighten up his eyebrows. You can go. Ain't nothing like it. This.
I was like,
I was getting it done before you called. Like, what time you say he's gonna call? Yeah, forget that. I'll take a fade anyway. You say fresh and clean? Is that what you said?
Yeah, fresh and clean. They do women's hair too. Let me put that out there for the record. They do women's hair too. They do women's hair. Yeah, so just for the record. Matter of fact, Kim, since y'all talking about the hair thing, I was looking at an interview with Tiffany Haddish the other day, and she was saying she loved being bald. She said she ain't got to worry about all that black women hair. Put in 5 or 10 hours just for black women hair. So I'm just telling you, that's what she said. She loved being bald.
Well, you tell her I said that ain't for everybody. Her head ain't shaking.
Hey, they shake
I
that.
was like,
I said, no, ma'am. Don't you let that must have been a dare amongst the Illuminati. Hey, boo.
Hey, what's up? You just how you doing?
How you doing?
All right, I see you got everything working. You good today? You doing all right? I'm glad you could join us.
Oh, thank you for the invite.
yeah.
No problem. Go ahead. We done already started just a little bit here, but go ahead and tell the people what you do for a living and about yourself a little bit here.
You want me to start?
Yeah, just go ahead and tell everybody a little bit about what you do. You know, what you do for a living, and a little bit about yourself.
Okay, well, I am a filmmaker, a photographer. I'm a painter as well. So I consider myself as a visual artist. And, I love what I do. I love creating stuff.
Yeah.
I also do have a magazine
Mm-hmm.
start last year in November. But
Okay.
that with the pandemic stuff is slow. So yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, well that's what's up. That's beautiful. Yeah, with them. Okay, this is West End Pookie right here, and this is comedian Kim Vine here. So I just want to all y'all together, got all these beautiful women on this platform, and I'm just glad to have that. I really am. So I'm glad you told us a little bit about yourself, and so the people know.
I'm trying to share this, Naomi, and I can't. Am I missing something?
You can't share it. What's the matter? What type of phone you got over at Kim?
An iPhone. But I got the eyesight of a newborn.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, I tagged. You can share it because I tagged people before we started. I tagged a lot of people, my friends, but I can only tag 50 people at a time. So, but I did tag some people. I tagged. I think one of your friends too. Maria, I tagged one of your friends too.
Hey,
so.
they all are friends.
Yeah, they all are friends.
They ain't loyal. They're not loyal.
Oh no, they ain't loyal. Also too. So I'm gonna go ahead and kick into this. Let me go and put this on the banner here. The first question, and also y'all more than welcome to put a cash app on your banner. You know, y'all more than welcome to do that. You know,
oh really?
For the people. Yeah, yes, you can do that too.
Yeah, you're going too fast. Let me see here. Let me see.
You put your cash app out there. I took mine off. I should. Yeah. I just love your comments. I love all y'all. I do, and I'm glad you're here too, Edith. I know you very good at photography, film, the whole thing, the whole 9 yards. So, okay, let me put this first question out. Here's what's going on. You know, I got all women. Let me just say this first and foremost. Today's Taraji P. Henson's birthday. She turned 50. Happy birthday to her. Got to give her some love. With that said, though, this question going to lead into that because it's all about the women tonight. All right.
It's always about the women.
It's always about the women. Damn, you sound like my wife. Damn. But anyway, I'm gonna put it on the banner here, but I'm gonna go on and also say it. It should be showing. Do you think the United States will ever have a woman president? Do you think the United States will ever have a woman? That's one first question. I have topics and questions. So, and let me just say this for the people. The people know this. There's no right or wrong on my podcast. We just venting out in COVID-19 and social justice. I got to put that out there. So just enjoy it. And I'm gonna tell y'all what's going on with the comments. I got some comments going on. So who wants to take a question? You think it's ever gonna be ever have a woman president? What's her name gonna be? West End Pookie?
Come on. No, I got too many drug charges. Listen, this is. Let me tell you something. First of all, to have a woman in charge is not nothing new. We always been in charge. You know, behind every strong man, there's always been a woman motivating them. Believe that.
That's true.
But does a woman want that? Trouble.
Right.
After these last couple of years, you know, the Obama's last term and then Trump's, term, that is a lot. You know what? It's almost like she already knows the mess she's going to have to clean up. And women are tired of cleaning up men's mess. We tired of that. Y'all can have that president job. Y'all start cleaning it up, we'll go and run. But right now, we'll stick with Congress. We'll stick with states. Nope, we ain't do that president stuff. I don't think Hillary was the closest, only because she felt like I got more experience in it. Is she a people person? No. Is Michelle Obama? Yes. Will Michelle Obama clean up after this man's mess? No.
Right. Yeah. So, but you said y'all been leading women. Go ahead, Kim, because I got something to say on that. But go ahead. I'm gonna save mine for last, being a man. Y'all ain't skinny guy like me. Let me save it for last. But go ahead.
I'm going to say that there will be. And the reason I say that is because we within this last 10 years have had some major revolutions. You came down with Me Too. That was like, no, I'm not gonna take this. No, you're not gonna call me sweetie at work. Nope, you're not gonna touch me. Matter of fact, don't be. You know, it was like awakening. Like, well, dang, women are kind of people. You know, you had the WNBA. You've had people because we're women that have taken the low point always. Professional games, you can have a championship. Whoa, you're gonna get 10,000 less than the sports person who's just a man, you know, who's doing the opposite. So do I think that there are some women that have that on their vision board? Yeah. Could it be me? No, because I'm the one saying, I've been told everybody kiss my ass. Y'all think Trump is bad.
Right.
And now we're going to have a meeting with the person. Good evening. I'm really having a moment today.
Right.
My kids is turning up the Oval Office. Hold on, sit down. Everybody kiss my ass today. I don't read some stuff on Twitter. They would be like, back to you, Ted. So I don't know. It could be me.
Could be you. Okay. Oh Lord. Yeah. Hey, so what do you think, Edith? Let me hear your voice on this topic here.
Well, I think if we encourage our daughters to dream on one day to become a president, I think probably yes, we're gonna have a woman, you know, sitting there in power and trying to clean up the house. So I really dream with that because, you know, the perspective of a woman is different as a man. So I really hope one day we have a woman, you know, in power, and because I'm pretty sure she will take care of all that, you know, all the country, because right now is like it's a total mess.
Yeah, it is. It is a mess. It is a mess. Go ahead, Wes. Go ahead.
Edith, is that your name? Am I pronouncing it right? Edith.
Yes, it is.
What is your nationality, if you don't mind me asking?
Well, I'm from Oaxaca. Is a place all the way to the south of Mexico.
Right.
And you know, but I always encourage my daughter to have big dreams and expect, you know, big things for herself. And because sometimes we put at, how can I say, like an image, and we have our kids to keep that image and grow with that image of who we are, that sometimes we teach our kids that we are inferior. I think we have to teach our kids and, you know, start working and preparing them when in the future they can be up here and they can help, you know, people who is down there, and is no possibility for them to, you know, move forward.
Right. The reason I asked because out of the Hispanic women that I know, they are equally strong as their men. The men treat them on a level of of respect. Right now, our country is, if you think about it, the women that were the first ladies are in the household. You know, women period didn't really get a voice, but white women really didn't. You know, like they're treated, and I know this by, let's see, 85% of the white women I know, and I worked at country clubs. Okay. White women in their house is there's no equality, period, none. Right. And I mean, this is no joke. They are taught to be submissive. They, you know, some of them are taught to marry because it's a business instead of love. Now, the president, there's nothing wrong with it. That's the most popular job you can have. Yeah. Is it the most high paying? No. Does it have more benefits? Yes. Do I want my whole life on display? No. Do I want to be blamed for everything I got to do? And my opinion really doesn't matter, because I still got to go to 13, 14 other people and, you know, to get my opinion approved. It's too much. Now, there are many more powerful women that are doing way more and without presidency. Now, if you, like you said, Edith, telling your daughters to shoot up there, there's nothing wrong with that. That is exactly right. That's what you're supposed to do. But presidency right now, it's almost like in the middle. Like you could do more in your community that's doing more than the president right now.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So he hasn't taken one trip everywhere else. I know women that are missionaries. but I mean, do you see what I'm saying? Like sometimes that the job is not what it's cracked up to be. Like for instance, Ford. A lot of people get a job at Ford. My friends that are about to retire, yeah, they got all the great packages. People that's just coming in is like, hey, you know what?
You know,
yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So it's all in. It's the dreaming big that is a must. But presidency, it shouldn't even stop there because there's certain things he can't do without getting approval from everybody else. Anyone else and a woman can go free as they want.
Right.
Ask Oprah.
That's true. But you know what? I'm just gonna put this little spin on it. I feel like y'all touching on some great bases with this woman president thing. And I honestly believe we're gonna have a woman president one day. I believe that firmly. And I'm gonna tell you why I believe that. Because like you said, if the woman's been taking care of the household from day one, they can always take care, they never take care of the White House. So with that said, you've always taken care of the household. You've always held it down. It's just a matter of when it's allowed to get up in there and when America is ready to vote on a person because of being a human being and not because of your sex. Because of being a human being, and you can be a president because of who you are, and not because you this sex or that sex. It's because of you are qualified for the job. But in today's time, people are getting jobs, and let me just put this out there, they ain't even qualified for. They get them every day. Y'all know it. Every day. It happens every day. Come on now. We might be starting president, but long story short, I'm just telling everybody gets jobs every day they ain't qualified for it. So it happens. So one day they're going to have to give it to a person who I feel like is qualified, a woman for president. It's going to happen. And it's funny that I'm saying that. Let me just put this out there. I've been a Democrat, Republican, but I'm just a person that's kind of independent when it comes to vote. It is a female running. Y'all do know that, don't you? A female running for president. Look, I see your expression. See, it is one running. I know. Hey, but let me put you like this. This is why I told somebody. I said, hey man,
I'm gonna need you to stay on my business.
It's exactly what I told. I said, I'm voting for the decent human being. That's what I'm just gonna leave it at that. That's who I'm voting for. I ain't saying the name, but I'm voting for the decent human being. That's why I'm voting in 2020 now. That's just where I'm at with it. So, but let me go to go ahead. What you got to say?
I think sometimes. Huh? Yeah, I mean, I think if we have a woman that is good to be woman, a powerful woman, it's gonna be all that we need. It's gonna be a big change. Yeah. Because if we have a woman,
all these men been having it the longest. We ain't look what we have now. I love my guys, but
it's a lot of change, up and down, mood swings, all of that. That estrogen is a motherfucker.
That's part of it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need a 7-day vacation here this month. Just a little 7-day vacation. I'll get back with y'all.
Secret Service would be like, dang, First Lady tripping, dog.
I need 7 days of myself. That's the thing about it.
It's a problem of us as much as it would be other countries. Right. You got communist countries that would be like, I will never talk to her. She's a woman. Where will we get?
Right.
That is our husband. We only talk to our husband. I mean, what? I don't think the respect.
But listen, in the Philippines, remember that lady?
Imelda Marcos.
Well, she talked to everybody. Like it was like her husband just had the money. She had the brain to talk to a lot of people, and they respected her. You can you don't have to hide behind politics. You can really speak your mind. And other countries, that's the part that they don't like. That's the part. When they say freedom, they talking about stuff like that where they can give their opinion without being shamed, and so. Yeah, but that lady, she talked her way into
into a whole different thing. Yeah, for sure. Okay, let me ask you this next question here. Let me see, which one was I going to go to here? America has a big job with him. Milton. Okay, this one's kind of, I'm going to roll right into this one. It's kind of, because I don't know, this is a tough one too. It's a tough question. I'm going to go and put it on the show. As Americans, how do we do a better job? But this is part of too, I think sometimes too, of handling mental illness and depression. I've seen people with mental illness and the police don't know how to handle it. And y'all know what? I know, look, I got you leaning back in the chair. That's what I'm talking about. But I got you leaning back in the chair. But with that said, let me just say this. We all mental. Let me just put that out there first and foremost. We all mental in some type of way. Okay, so how do we as Americans just do better with that part? You know, mental illness and depression. Because depression is not somebody sitting here looking all like this. Depression is somebody well hidden. You get what I'm saying? So, what y'all think? Who's gonna go first on this one?
Well, okay. Well, if y'all don't mind, listen. Tomorrow, either Sunday on our podcast. That's what we are getting into. We got a couple of mental
okay. Tune in.
Yeah, like
tune in.
Now my family. I'm only speaking on personal
right
experiences.
Right.
One of the things that I noticed, all of them were smart. It wasn't like it was a deformity, retardation, none of that. All of them were geniuses.
Right.
But it was a chemical imbalance first. Usually started with alcohol or drugs when they're younger, recreation drugs.
Right.
We talk 60s, 70s. So 60s, 70s passed down to your kids. When you get pregnant, they ask you about your mate. Is there any mental illness? Is there any drug usage? And a lot of this stuff is hereditary, but it could have been prevented with a little help, with a little awareness, like somebody noticing that something's not right, or I just don't feel like myself, or somebody talk to. Black people was not, my mother did it. My mother would say, we're gonna have family meeting. Even though our family meetings ended up in what I didn't do, but anyway, But she wanted to know what was on our mind because it was on my father's side of the family, and these things didn't have a color. They didn't have, a warning sign, and people really didn't have a way to deal with it. It was like, oh, you depressed? Good. You better be at work at 8:30 in the morning. I don't give a damn about that. Now you're taking your problems to work. You see what I'm saying? So we just, it started with people not knowing who to talk to, when to talk about it, and if it was normal, if it was hereditary, if anybody in their family felt that. And the first thing the doctors do is give you more drugs to make it seem like that is okay. So that's all I know. That's it.
What you think, Kim?
I'm a mental health consumer, and I say that I'm serious.
Well, I guess because you've been knowing me a long time. It makes you want to.
I'm a spokesperson for NAMI, the National Alliance of Mentally Ill. Coming to that full circle and saying, I was always, especially a comic, I would have people around me like, girl, the moment you just let everything out, as your HBO special, I would be like, they just think I have the flu. They don't know that I'm really, and I mean, it was like after a while trying to hold in this sanity strange, and now I'm just like, woof.
Right.
How y'all doing? We all fine. Two of us is watching TV. One, get off the ground. The grandmama's in there cooking. Like what? Like it's a Tribe Called Quest in here.
Right.
And it was rough. And I'm gonna say culturally, because white women, I holler in a moment, oh, I've got a therapist appointment. Black women, it's one of them because you best not tell nobody your business. Like, so we're taught to hold it in. But right now, we're seeing mental health issues on a whole different level.
2020 is mental.
Because our youth, you've got these kids, girl, he won't sit down. Sit down. He ain't never sleeping. Girl, he's acting up in school. Well, let's take a look. His best friend just got shot. Dad got yanked out and yelled off to jail. Cousin just overdosed. It's called post-traumatic stress syndrome.
There you go.
These kids are seeing exactly what people see when they was in Afghanistan, Iraq, but we don't see the mindset of that. And I'm looking, we have 400 shootings this year in Louisville, Kentucky. Out of that, 156 murders. Those solved 72. So you got kids out here that, and I'm looking at the obituaries, and it's like these kids have zero they feel to live for. The hopelessness is gone. The depression is in the music. I mean, my number one rapper is Percocet, Molly. I'm like, what the? I'm sipping this syrup. So now you got people incorporating killing. Then everybody's just depressed. But coming out, have I been cuckoo for a couple of puffs? Yep. Have I gone to the resort? That's what I call it, y'all.
Right.
Yes, I have.
We all mental. Okay.
But if I can tell someone, hey, I know how it feels, because every time that depression comes, it's never leaving. This is it. I know it. It's not gonna live. I know,
Yeah.
So this is Suicide Awareness Month, and I'm just like,
sure is.
if I can help someone with my story, then so be it. Because when you hit the stage, the biggest thing is you become vulnerable, and it becomes beat the clock. Am I going to talk about it before somebody else do? So, yeah. The mental illness is real.
Yeah. What do you think about it, Edith?
The question was, how do we handle?
Yes, Americans, how do we do a better job of handling mental illness or depression? It's kind of like a question topic.
I think part of the old depression and mental illness thing is because we our kids are there, all the time on the phone, all the time watching television and things like that inside the house. You go outside the house, you explore what is in the garden, or take a walk on the creek, or things like that. And even just send them to wash the dishes, and it will be a big change on their behavior. Okay, they don't want to do it. We have to figure out the way that they can understand that washing the dishes is part of our life, and they don't see it as a punishment. Because sometimes, just for example, if your son have a beautiful smile and they fall, and the teeth fall off, and then it could create a depression inside of them. But if you allow them to get into the depression and stay in there, it's like, okay, they're gonna end up in medication, and it's something that we want to avoid, because in the future for life they're gonna be in medication.
Yeah, but what I feel about it too here, what they're saying, and mental illness and depression definitely almost goes together. And this is what I tell people: we've all been through something mentally or depressed wise. I don't care what human being you are on this earth, you've been through it. Now, how you handle it's different. It's a different story. It's the way I've always handled it, because we've all had our little nicks and knacks. I'll hug a person. Either a hug or a text go a long way. Sometimes a person can just text me and say, "Hey, Lovis, you doing all right?" Man, y'all don't know how much that helps me. Or somebody comes in and hug me. If I see you out at the club, Maria, or West End Pook, I see you out there at the club, and all of a sudden you come to me and hug me, you don't know, you might have hugged away a whole lot of stuff for me that evening. Just giving me that hug. See what I'm saying? So the hug and the text can go a long way. I tell people all the time.
But COVID has really, you're going to see depression on a whole different level. Yeah. Hey, stay inside, wear a mask. Okay, my wife just got sick, went to a hospital. I can't come in, and 3 days she's dead. My dream business, we put everything into this business. It was just about to start showing a profit. It's gone. Where I work is gone. Well, wait a minute. I don't have food. What do you mean? Unemployment. I applied in March. It's now September.
Listen, this was the hardest. This is the hardest part about all of that. Accepting it and moving forward, because now there's nothing you can do about it. Now listen, if all these things are going to happen, your decision making, everything, even things that's out of your hand, these things happen. The one thing that we do that starts off depression is claiming it. We are so quick to claim something, especially Black people. We can get a headache, I said high blood pressure, diabetes. It's always something. We are always claiming something. But if you go ahead and change it around, see, and it's hard, but this is how I talk to, I've been in Fast South. Come on now. Where you,
I hate her. I'm
only gonna be real with everybody. Let me tell you, this is when I knew that rock bottom really wasn't rock bottom. Right. You see what I'm saying? Like it was like, it was more. oh, I didn't, well, since I'm still in the game, let me dust myself off and get back in there, because I'm gonna tell you what we don't have time for. You soaking in your feelings. Life is, those bills are still gonna get paid, need to be paid. All of this stuff is still going on. And it was like, well, dang, Pookie, you just sitting here crying and you wasting time.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like with every chance that you got, if you can put that into living instead of worrying about falling deeper in that hole, it might work. You know what I'm saying? But we already claim something. It's depressed. I'm depressed. I'm stressed. When you do that, you are already telling your mind, okay, well, it's what it is then.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Nobody
nobody
knew Robin Williams was going through all of that. Nobody.
Right.
This man was famous. That was one of my favorite comedians.
Yeah.
I cried all day. Him, Bernie Mac, but definitely Robin Williams, because it was suicide.
Right. So
that was one of those, like, you talking about tears of a clown. Like, he's just laughing to keep from crying. And that was one of those, like, y'all, it's so real. Because, this face that I wear for you all is because I love you. I don't never want, my mother was dying of cancer. And people was, when they found out, when they had to call, they was just thinking that she was hurt. How'd her doctor visit go? I just talked to her yesterday. She never worried nobody else with her problems, because she knew how contagious it was, how cancerous it was. For me to tell you my illness, and now I'm putting the worry on you. Now you worried about me. She knew how this worked. So it was like, no, I'm good. What about you?
I think right now, and I've wanted to do a documentary, but I've often wanted to, and I think I'm going to do it, but I'm going to do something, the dark side of funny, because I don't know one comedian.
You're right.
One that does not, it's the yin with the yang. If you've got the gift of funny, then you have the reality of dipping low. Yep. And I think that's the yin with the yang. And, when I chose to really be vulnerable and visible with it, I knew that you got to watch what you ask God for. And the number one thing I had to ask God for was to extend my territories and allow me to reach all the masses.
There you go.
I'm like, okay. I did not know. Oh, well, you got to be homeless because you're going to be talking to homeless people. Wow. Now you got to have a breakup and a heartbreak because, not everybody has a mate. Woo!
Right.
And I was like,
I want to go to these other.
Like, no. I want to be around. Let me motivate rich women who have wonderful credit. Like, what? So when I do, and I have worked with people, some of the things that I have seen people go through that you would never imagine. It's like, wow, I'm not alone. I'm not alone.
Exactly.
No. And I see the pressures that performing causes.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen, if you don't feel like funny, okay, well, let me do something that'll get me to where I normally am, so people know I'm not. But like, it's a crazy arena.
It is. It's a very crazy arena. It is.
A lot of comics suffer from depression.
That's
about is not.
It's part of it. And I know a lot of comedians too have talked to me about depression that I know. I mean, I've done comedy years ago. But with that said, I know this was a kind of a touchy topic, and I was kind of gathered very earlier. Now I'm gonna move on to something a little more domestic, and we can laugh and y'all give me your answer on
domestic. Why you talking to women and say domestic?
I had to throw it in there, domestic.
Hold on, where my lawyer?
I got 3 women and I had to put domestic in there. Yeah, here come the fun part. We're gonna have some fun with this one. I still can't believe this happened. I'm not gonna put the guy's name out there. I heard this really happened though. Okay. And I'm just gonna put it up here as I said. Check this out. And I want y'all to answer. How would you handle
you're not gonna say what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm gonna put this question. It's a question/topic. It's really a topic. So let's just see. I'm gonna put it out there. It's a married man that died on a side chick while they was having sex. What does he tell his wife? I mean, what does she tell his wife?
I thought you was about to talk about Odell Beckham and his family.
Oh, no, we ain't gonna get into that. I got some else to do though. But no, I'm just thinking. Okay, here's a married man. He's at a hotel with his side chick out of town, and he dies on the side chick by having sex. How does that chick tell the man's wife what happened? How does that go?
I ain't never had it happen. I don't know.
I was her friend,
I'm just saying because you think about that. She's got to tell him how he died.
no.
Well, no, look, that's the coroner and all they job. Hey, I could have just met this man. I didn't know he had a wife. Are you crazy? That's my story. I'm sticking to it. Married.
Well, it'd be like a Lil Wayne thing, money.
Right.
I don't know what. Nigga, what money? Body.
Right.
You can come out like a saint.
Right.
Look, you can come out like a saint in this situation, ma'am. He was trying to help me take care of my kids, and you had a very honorable husband. He was so giving.
Now somebody was one of the fans. One of the comments was my cousin.
He was blessed.
She called 911.
No, he was blessed.
Yeah, but here's my thing though. Can you imagine? I mean, what did you say that man's wife? And you know how you women are crazy. Y'all know y'all crazy.
Second verse, same as the first. You don't say nothing.
Right. You don't say nothing.
No. Now look, do you have life insurance?
Right. Yeah. Like, what do you think, Edith? You been off the side of it. You smelling like. Oh, I've seen this before. What do you think, Edith?
What I think.
Yeah, about the married man dying on the side chick, and he's wild having a second, and the lady got to tell his wife. I think she got to tell him because she gonna find out. You know how women are. Y'all find out.
Hold
on. You asking a black woman and a partially, Hispanic. No,
right.
we're not gonna give the same answer. We're not gonna give the same answer.
I may not get the same answer. But that's why I love this podcast. Ain't no right or wrong answer. What is your answer?
You looked at love like she said.
If I was the side chick, or if I was
I ain't seen it.
What? Okay. Edith, are you married? Edith, are you married?
Yeah. Do you want me to answer as the wife or as the side chick or as any person?
Since you're married, if your husband died having an affair on top of his side chick, and the chick came to you, what would be the best response? What would be the best way to deliver this to you?
I would say, rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Y'all way ahead of the game than what's men. Those men always think y'all is. Y'all oh my God, y'all here's what I got another one here. I think this is really crazy here. This is a fun question here too. It's very fun.
Oh, they all been fun.
Oh, this is real fun. Hey, have you ever helped someone move and then you don't have nothing, then you get over it, they don't have nothing to pack when you get there? Have it ever happened to y'all?
Get out of my business.
Bye.
Yes.
Honey, I'm glad bag kills.
I told you, yeah.
Get this bag. I need your help with this bag. Get a truck.
Right.
I need a truck to move my stuff.
Hey, real talk. Honey,
people ask me to help them move, and I get over it, they ain't move nothing. I'm like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go to the liquor store, get me a blunt. I'll be back about an hour. Y'all work this out.
Hey, look, I helped my father move. Now, mind you, my father never helped us move. My mother moved a lot. They were separated. He never really helped us move. I just remember being like, are we moving again? Like, what kind of shit is this? But
no.
My father told us, hey, I might need y'all to help me, him and my stepmother move. We was like, okay, you told us 3 days in advance. We get over there, they still had underwear in the drawer.
That's family for you. That's family. Yeah, that's family for you. That's family for you.
I'm that way. I know I've got to move. Like you talking about not claiming it. I'll be like, I'm not claiming I can't do this, but ain't shit moving. Like, real talk, I am so. Then I will make sure the box is labeled. Oh, well, I remember.
Listen, I would much rather you put the drawers in with the dishes in a box before I move drawers that got drawers in them. No. I'm a whole chick. Why am I lifting the refrigerator with the food still? We was moving. She was down there making a turkey while we trying to move the stove. And it was for free. It was for free.
Right.
Then I get mad because I got all this stuff. Who
Yeah,
needs
but
all these pairs of clothes? Who
No.
Oh,
needs
man.
it? I do. I get mad.
She probably needed movers just for her shoes.
Right. What about you, Edith? I know it's been happening to you too before, ain't it? It's
Me?
happening to you, Edith. What? Have you ever been over to help
Uh,
somebody pack and get over there and they ain't got nothing packed? And you supposed to help them move?
yeah.
Yeah.
I say where the garbage bags are. You
Right.
put everything in there and drop everything in the truck, and that's it.
Right. That is that. Oh man, I've been in that situation a lot with family. And family is the worst one to help move. I'd rather have somebody that I don't even know help move for somebody that I know because they expect you. Let me say it again. They expect you to be there.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. This is kind of like the same situation, but
Right.
I think that we need to start narrowing down stuff that we have anyway, for when we, pass. Nobody's going to be here forever. And I know that right now it's sudden. You don't, today you're here, tomorrow you're not. We had to clean out my mother's house. And this is, the things I talk about when she died of cancer.
Okay.
And I use it in a joke, but it's totally the truth. Like after she died, I couldn't wait to get on the stage just to talk about stuff because she thought it would be funny. It would be like that. If I got her approval, cool. My mother, I do a joke about cleaning our closet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want no surprises for your kids, and finding a bag of sex toys is not a. Get that shit out of here. You never know when your last day, any kind of pictures that you had in your phone, get out.
Hey, I get you over there because I just if it's like I said, I look at mama's mama. Not with I just I got you. I got you. That's all I'm gonna say. I love my queen. Yeah. Let me get this next question, y'all. Y'all killing me tonight. Oh my God. Now here's one. This is more like towards it's just a topic, but it's just your opinion, what you think about it. I'm gonna put it up there too. Kim and Kanye got a $2 billion divorce. $2 billion divorce. Come on, y'all. Who's worth $2 billion? Let's be. I don't even think they are. You know what I'm saying? I don't even think they are. $2 billion.
You know what? Listen, let me tell you why they both worth.
Okay.
Every bit of
$2 billion.
Let me tell you why.
Okay.
It's like, do you think that? Do you think that they could make $1 million in a year?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's nothing, right?
Right to them.
The things that they own, but but that's connects. That's with their God-given talent. Look what, even though they talk about her sex tape, look what it did.
Oh yeah, I know. I get you there.
She's not dumb as you think. Now, he's far from stupid. Yeah, so $3 billion is almost cutting them. It's almost like a slap in the face. Like that's like they arguing over peanuts because they know what they worth. They know what they bring to the relationship, and those damn kids.
Yeah, that's true.
They are popping kids out left and right. I know she's thinking, what?
Right.
I can't get new insides. My insides are destroyed, and we talking about $3 billion. Man, give her that money or whoever want it, please. That's nothing.
What do you think about Edith? But that's $2 billion. That's a lot of money. $2 billion. $2 billion. They got a $2 billion divorce. That seems like it's almost like that's like the overseas where Princess Diane and the king. What's his name? The prince. That sounds like that type of stuff. When you say $2 billion, and I know they got some money. I know they worth some money. I get that. I feel what you're saying, though, Cook. I do feel what you're saying. I know it's worth some money, but man, that's an awful lot of money. And then for divorce, because somebody's going. Now, here's my thing. Who get now? Of course, the woman gonna get most of it because she done most of the work. As Kanye gets. See, this is gonna be a problem. But now you got a real fight. You're talking about $2 billion because money can make us turn real quick. Love go right out the door. Right out the door.
But
go ahead.
But you know what I think is gonna be? They're gonna get not 2 billions. They're gonna get more with all these interviews and these photos and taking each other to court and they're gonna make way more than 2 billion.
And
So
they, like I said, how they make it, how they make their mind. It's not, they can make it as a power couple, and they can definitely make it without each other. That's nothing.
Right. So what you back, Kim? I guess you had to go talk to Kim and Kanye. What they say?
No, I told you 7 of us, and all 5 of us don't understand the not social media technology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
My God, it's embarrassing.
I thought you went to go talk
my
to
son in the throat. He called me, and then I got okay. I guess I'm here.
You there?
Lord, I done lost y'all though. Okay.
That's all. You still with us?
Okay. No, Kim and Kanye, I think this. I don't know. I don't know if it's true. I'm noticing the Kardashians about to be in their final season. Like, is this real? Right. Is this, I'm not gonna run for president. Now I am. No, there was no slaves. Okay. I mean, between the Kardashians, if that is the case, it's gonna be cheaper than Dr. Dre and his wife.
Yeah, I talked about that on my last podcast. You're exactly right. I talked about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Kanye dug a river really, really deep when he started talking about Chris. When he started, I mean, it wasn't funny because, again, when you in that mania. But this fool one night just text Kylie stinks. It's like, what the heck? So, I mean, if it goes forward, I think that he has exhausted her in a lot. Again, the genius, but the madness. Right. We can never take it away. Kanye is a musical genius.
They shooting over my way. Hold on, y'all. Hold up.
Oh, Lord.
Let me real quick.
Okay, all right. You good. Yeah, so I mean, but that is a lot of money, is all I'm saying. $2 billion. I mean, shoot, you got some people to kill somebody over $100. Now you got $2 billion. I'm just saying. So that's a lot of money. And like I said, they work, and I know he's put in work, so I get all that. But my thing is, they're gonna decide who gets the most money, and most likely it's gonna probably be Kim versus Kanye. So
and again, you looking at children.
Right, and the kids
got custody will get,
Right. So,
but
Now, I'm not even gonna put this next question. I want to ask this. I don't even know how to ask it, but I'm just gonna ask it because I'm that type of person. I'm light skin touch, so that's who I am. But look, let me just go and throw this out here because I don't understand how. Let me say this first. I love the natural beauty of a woman. Period. It's beautiful, okay? To a man, always the natural beauty of a woman. Let me just put that out there first before I go into this. And I know there's a lot of women who are doing, since we're on the topic of Kim too, look, plastic surgery to make yourself look better or whatever, and that's their choice. Because at the end of the day, everything's a choice. We know that. We all know that as human beings, okay? But I'm just trying to figure out, and I got to say, I'm gonna say it the political correct way. Why are women getting fake vaginas? Did you know that? She said, "Look."
I don't think vaginoplasty is not.
Yeah. You heard me. Look at fake vaginas. Yeah, right. I said it right. Yes. I can barely handle the real one. How many have the fake?
No, they're getting them tightened. They're getting them tightened.
Say what it is?
It's still
no, not a fake one. Hold up.
Okay, I'm hearing. Okay, but I heard wrong then.
A lot of these, I don't know. I thought they already had them, but
right. Okay.
Right. But they were talking about like these on Love and Hip Hop and stuff like that. That girls was going to get them. What is it called? Tightened up, basically, like a tune-up.
You can get a plastic.
Yeah, like you can get your skin the same way you would do this.
Mm-hmm.
Same way.
Okay.
You got one where they inject collagen in the walls and they fluff up. But oddly enough, you got women that are correcting their lips.
Yeah, that too.
I forget what is it. It's oh God, because I was like listening to all these terms, and one of the girls, Housewives of Atlanta.
Okay.
And I think they were talking about it. If your monkey's ugly, you can go get her. I'm like, I've never.
Wow.
Is my monkey ugly? I just said it works.
But do you know that I remember growing up with these.
Okay.
And I remember a teacher like secretly catching me crying, after I done joked on somebody. We joked back and forth, but it was still like, dang, like I'm gonna be joked on for a while. She was like, now this is 4th and 5th grade.
Okay.
She said, later on, they're gonna be paying for lips like that. And I was like, you're the dumbest bitch I've ever met in my life.
You didn't know at the time.
But no, I didn't know. And the thing is, I don't want to get no adjustment. Okay, say for instance, you do your house. You remodel your house, you knock out walls, you repaint it, you do all of that. It's going to be more in value. Right. You cannot go advertise your yacht. Hey, I just got them painted up. I think it's more than $40.
Right. It works for Kim Kardashian.
Right. Yeah.
These days.
But she's giving you a visual picture too.
Hey, I mean, I can't say a poor woman can come up if just have
is. She definitely is.
Swag, surf.
Right, swag.
I mean, I just.
Oh my God! I was just wondering about that. I had to ask that because I'm like, I heard that. I'm like, dude, what?
It wouldn't be a man that wants to know. Do y'all know anyone? Do you?
Yeah, you're right. Just want to make sure. Now, I'll be making sure. I don't need my wife coming home talking about. I'll be like, what? Hold on, you been messing around on me? You want to do what?
That's almost. It's worse than a facelift because like I said, who all is going to be looking at this?
Exactly, but exactly.
You see, I used to work in labor and delivery, and why are you doing stuff like, oh God? And I mean, it's
I don't understand.
Nothing, but most of the time when people say, you seen one, you seen them all, and I was, doctors were like, no, that's not true, but now you got songs in.
Our songs.
Now you gotta have a whap.
Vaginas now are almost like, remember they used to say about your problems? If you hang them on the line, you'll be the first to go get yours. I know what mine look like. I'll take mine.
Right.
But then again, like I said,
number 53 is me. 53 is me. I'll take mine.
Now you got Megan Thee Stallion. You got Cardi B. Now they distinctly talking about it.
Right.
Speaking of stink, if you look back, them two right there were the ones that a whole lot of men was like, hey, they got a bad odor down there. Now y'all coming out with WAP. Funny.
Exactly. Hey, Ron.
Funny.
Exactly.
I think that's not normal. Yeah, that's not normal.
No, it ain't normal.
I didn't know that.
The Uber driver, the people that she did the video with, her roommate, they all was giving out their stories. Now you two y'all did a collaboration on WAP. You two.
Right.
You bitches. That's funny. That's funny.
It is.
So you're telling me that WAP actually needs some Flagyl or some metronidazole and it won't be WAP no more?
Hey, let me tell you. I think that's discharge.
Right. Yeah. You know what? I heard it. It's funny.
Yeah, that's what that is. So I don't care. Your pH is off.
Right. You know what? But now I'm like, hey, this is my cousin. She said everything.
And we gonna get sued.
You know what? She said, but being we do balls the same thing. Oh, God.
Poor silly men.
Oh my God.
You men are so silly. So stupid.
Oh well, I'm telling y'all, it's been great doing this. Before I sign off or do anything, I always get everybody to talk a little bit about themselves and what y'all gonna be doing and how to get in contact with y'all, because people need to know. People been commenting anyway here. I'm just sitting there laughing at some of this stuff Ebony put over here. But
you just really messed it up for me now, because every time I'm like, there's some odor in the house. That's
oh
it's
man,
funny, and it's frothy, and it's messy and Gil. Oh God, you've messed up.
Oh yeah, but like I said, today's funny talking about. Me and my wife were just talking about today's rap with the youth. And I told her it's totally different. She don't like today's rap, and it's just who she is. And I guess
is it really rap?
And I don't even know if it's rap. I don't like it either. But here's why I don't like it. But I will say this: this is who they are in this time of 2020. 2020
You know what?
rap is not gonna be nothing like 1980 rap. And I know 1980 rap had more substance. Okay, I get that. They had more substance and words and that. I get that. But they in their own world doing their own thing here in 2020.
They left nothing to the imagination, and they are just raunchy poets. That's it.
I don't even think that.
Right, raunchy poet.
You know what?
The word baby.
Think about it. Shakespeare was probably ahead of his time, and he was really wooing women, but they was like, oh, I like the way he just wooed my panties off. These bitches are coming straight out with, hey, look, here's the pussy. This is what it does. You know what? It ain't looking too good. Probably ain't smelling, but it's wet. Anybody want some?
Right.
Girls like, I like that shit.
Back old school, and I was like listening to like the Tribe Called Quest, Anita Bomb, gotta put me on, Anita, and I just kind of went, and I was just like, okay, and now everybody, I don't want to hear the word young NBA, young Turk, young Yazzie. I don't want to hear baby, the baby, little baby, a baby. What? And now you can go into the daggone sound booth and you don't even have to say a word. Like, right. I mean, how do you go in? Hey, it's your turn. Yeah, man, come on. Okay. You in there? Yeah. Okay, here you go. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, all right, cut. That's good, dog. Woo, woo.
Yep. That's our young people today. So with that said, also too, I want to give a shout out to my buddy Kenny Never Been Skinny. Him and his wife got their own podcast called Marriage. Come on every Wednesday night, I think at 9, 10 o'clock. Y'all check it out. Plus, I put it on my page too. It's called Marriage. It's for married people, but I always say it's for the single man too, because if he's trying to get married. So with that said, that's what's up. I'm telling you, I really enjoyed y'all voice on this platform, but I gotta have each one of y'all sign off right because this has been fun, and I'm having a great time. I am, but I gotta let the people know, where they can get in contact with y'all because they need to come out and see y'all or support y'all. And you just got this magazine. They need to put my big light skinny head on the cover of that magazine to light it up. Let me just give it a little light, extra light there. Light skin is in. Light skin is in. So with that said, who wants to go off first here on here? Who wants to sign off first about what they're going to be at on that?
Okay. I'm right now trying to figure things out. I know that I'll be doing a podcast myself. I'm here in Louisville. You can join my page, comedian Kim Vaughn. Anywhere else, it's Kimberly Vaughn official page. But I'm blessed. I thank God that you allowed me to come on.
Oh, come on,
even to be amongst other women in the game. Pookie, is always good to see you.
Oh, yeah.
And seriously, Edith, thank God you exist. Keep going. As you see in the arenas of entertainment, it wasn't written by us, but yet we can change the narrative. Yeah. But nobody has to remember you for anything. So for you to even think about me to do this, I'm really blessed.
No, come on now,
I'm dead serious. I'm humble. We got this entitled mentality here in America. Don't nobody have to think about you. Don't nobody have to go to your shows. Don't nobody. So thank you to my ladies. I'm one click, one call away. If I can ever help you, God knows I want to. And we just got to keep pushing it forward.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's beautiful. Keep that smile. You keep that smile too, Kim. Love that smile.
They had the master, baby. The hair gone. It better be a smile because the hair gone.
All right, who wants to go next? You want to eat this?
Yeah, I want to say thank you for the invite. Thank you for having me here. Nice to meet them. I can say Mary Griffin and Kim.
Yeah.
And come and visit my page on Facebook, Idus, Visual Arts Community, and I would love to have you, write something about you guys on the magazine.
Okay.
And this come up every 15th of each month. Okay. Right now, I'm trying to make everything work through all this crisis. And one thing that I would love to say is, I think each woman and each man need to have confidence we need to have confidence in ourselves, to keep going through all this crisis, because it's not easy, and just keep it up.
All right. Hey, thank you so much for being on this platform and being on my podcast, because You know, you got such a beautiful voice, and what you do. I remember how I met you and everything, and I just think you're doing great things for the community. So I had to have you on here. I appreciate you. Okay.
Thank you.
What we got? What we got?
All right. Marie Griffith, Facebook, Miss West End Pookie, Instagram. But my friends, if you accepted my friend request, if I accepted your friend request, if you see me in the streets, you know that I am all about motivational, like uplifting comedy. I love that. You know, we joke about the West End, we joke about crime and all of that, but we know it's serious. So with that being said, if I consider you a friend enough on this social platform, then you a friend, you know, if you have a problem. You know what I'm saying? My door is always open. I've always been that way. Wow. And I hope I can make you laugh, especially talking about my family. But, you know, I'm a real true friend. So, Big Head, I love that you invited me here because I'm always willing to run my mouth. These things, nothing. They will talk all day. So thank you again.
I know. I love your personality and your smile. That's what makes people. I tell you, that's why I stay so humble. By me staying so humble, I have all these great personalities come to me, and I can't do nothing but embrace it and put you on these platforms. That's
Look, I thought you were talking about mental personality. I was like,
so yeah. Hey, I'm gonna be on October 7th. I'm gonna have on my page. I'm gonna be doing internet radio on October 11th. So I just want to let the people know, y'all check that out. The one thing I like more than I love having this is the first time I've had all women guests on my podcast. So to me, that's a beautiful thing, and I would never forget that for y'all being more than this. So so. Y'all continue to be beautiful like y'all are. Your friend Jessica Stellos, she said facts. Oh, I guess she said facts on what you just said. So I'm glad you finally joined us, Jessica. You came in on CPT time, but it's all good. Now, but y'all, I really mean this. Continue doing what y'all doing in the community because it's a beautiful thing. Continue being who you are because I tell people all the time, if you can't be yourself, how can you help somebody? So you got to be yourself in order to help somebody. Continue to do that for real. I'm the big head light skin comedian / whatever you want to call me, but I love people. I love being light skin because light skin is in. Continue to watch my podcast. Continue to support this comedian and this magazine editor here. Y'all support them too when we get off here. And y'all can talk to each other too. Y'all know that after y'all get off here, Edith.
I was interested to see some of your work, so I'm gonna be looking, see if you can make my lips bigger on a cartoon, on a
picture. She's good. She's good. So I'll definitely be talking to you too about that magazine because us comedians, we love a little magazine coverage. We'll take it all day, every day. So, but I really enjoyed y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all evening. Thank you so much, and keep being who you are. Keep being who you are. I love y'all. Much love.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Bye bye.